Hello YouTube, this is Gamer Trio here for yet again another video, and this is Disney Infinity 2.0 coverage, or pre-coverage, because it is covering the game before it has even come out, before it has actually come out yet. So in this video, as you can tell by the title, I'll just be discussing things to expect for San Diego Comic-Con for Disney Infinity 2.0. So if you don't know what San Diego Comic-Con is, it's basically an event similar to E3 where Disney Infinity will show off the second installment of the game, announce new characters, new playsets, stuff like that, and there'll be a lot of other gaming companies there. And as it is Comic Con, of course, there'll be a lot of comic stalls there and stuff like that. So because, of course, the game is heavily emphasised on Marvel superheroes, there will be, that is why it is at the Comic Con, because it is a lot, like Marvel basically is a lot of the comics. It is a very big comic company, of course. So yeah, in this video I will be discussing what to expect. And I predict that we should be getting a fair wealth of information there. We should know a lot of new stuff by then. By the way, it starts this Thursday, so that will be the 24th of July. Starts to Sunday, I think, which is the 28th, I think, 24th to 28th. Not sure, but it starts on the 24th, so that's a key date which you should keep in your diaries. So yeah, the first thing which you should expect for San Diego Comic Con for Disney Infinity 2.0 is confirmation of Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy comes out a very close date to Comic-Con, to San Diego Comic-Con. San Diego Comic-Con, like I said, starts on July the 24th, and Guardians of the Galaxy comes out on August the 1st in the US, and July 31st in the UK. So yeah, so basically Guardians of the Galaxy playset confirmation and figures. So the 5 figures which basically have already been confirmed through like PAL disc packs and leaked promotional images and stuff like that are Star-Lord, Gamora, Rocket Raccoon, Drax and Groot. Thanos has been rumoured for the Guardians of the Galaxy playset as a playable villain, and Ronan the Accuser, the main villain, I would say, has also been speculated. I would probably guess Ronan the Accuser will be released down the line for Disney Infinity 2.0, so probably not Wave 1, but I would guess Wave 2 maybe, as a toy box only figure, because a lot of people have been complaining that it's like villain against villain. So yeah, I wouldn't say Ronan will come out at the same time as the Guardians of the Galaxy roster. So due to the confirmation of Guardians of the Galaxy, which should happen at SDCC, I also expect Guardians of the Galaxy figure glam shots. So if you don't know what they are, they're basically like shots of the figures of the Guardians of the Galaxy, individual figures. They're just pictures, very high definition pictures of what the figures look like. So yeah, that is basically 2 things that I expect. In addition to that, another Guardians of the Galaxy thing which I expect is a Guardians of the Galaxy playset trailer. I think it'll probably be about 2 minutes long at least. I think well, that's like similar length to the Spider-Man one. The only reason why I think this is because they did release a trailer at E3 for Spider-Man, and that's when they announced the Spider-Man playset there. So yeah, I think they'll do the same for Guardians. In the trailer it will be for the playset. It should show like the synopsis of the playset, so like what the story is about, gameplay, in the trailer with all 5 of the Guardians in it. So just to remind you, that is Star-Lord, Gamora, Rocket Raccoon, Groot and Drax. And something which I'm going to cover in a minute is in a trailer maybe teases of characters. So like, actually yeah, that is something I do expect, because in the other 2 Avengers playset trailers, they have strongly teased a certain character, more specifically a villain, to come out. So my theory is that if they will probably tease Ronan the Accuser or Thanos in the Guardians of the Galaxy playset trailer. In the Avengers playset trailer, they strongly tease Loki because of his stance he was standing in, and that was what like someone who is like controlling a player would do. So, and also Loki's very popular. So again, down the line, I think Loki will be released as well. In the Ultimate Spider-Man playset trailer, they teased Green Goblin. They did this because Green Goblin had a pack on his back which only playable characters have. So yeah, that is my conclusion why I think in the Guardians of the Galaxy playset trailer, Ronan the Accuser should be teased, or Thanos. In addition to this, I also think there will be Guardians of the Galaxy toy box and playset stills. So, if you don't know what stills are, they're basically still images of the characters in play. Yeah, like a frozen image of them in the toy box or a playset, just showing off the character, some of the toys in the toy box, or just the playset. So, similar to what I was saying in the trailer, one reason why I want to see them at the Comic-Con is because, similar to the trailer, like I said, they often, well, not often, but they have teased a figure recently, or a character recently, that could be playable, and that was Green Goblin as well. Because there are several toy box stills actually of Green Goblin basically playing with all the other Ultimate Spider-Man characters, and with all these stances of Green Goblin, it looked like it had to be playable, and he couldn't be a cast member because Green Goblin was in a car. He was on his hover glider thing and stuff like that. So I think it just generally definitely points to Green Goblin being playable. That is basically 99% confirmed Green Goblin is playable. So with stills, even if it doesn't tease characters, it would be nice to like see the Guardians in action. We've only seen one still of the Guardians, and that is Drax on a car on a racing track in the toy box. So yeah, it would be nice to see more. Actually, there is another one with Rocket Raccoon and the Sakaran soldiers, which are basically the generic henchmen for Guardians of the Galaxy playset. Well, what I think they will be anyway. And that's the same with the Guardians of the Galaxy playset trailer. because even even if like we don't get teasers of characters, but I think we should do. It'd just be like quite nice to just see like the gist of the playset and what it's about. So for that reason, I would like to see both toy box and playset stills and the trailer, of course, glam shots and confirmation of Guardians of the Galaxy. So that is, I think, most of the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff I expect. I also expect to see Guardians of the Galaxy tower defense pyramid power disc coverage. Now at E3, John Vignocchi and many other Disney staff covered the other Marvel pyramid power disc toy box game, and that was the tower defense one. Actually, no, that's right. Not Guardians of the Galaxy tower defense, but Guardians of the Galaxy dungeon crawler. That's it. Sorry, my mistake. So the other Marvel pyramid power disc was the Avengers tower defense. That's it. And yeah, so they basically covered that a lot. They showed a lot of gameplay of that. It was very good, and it just showed me a lot more what the game's like. And I definitely will be playing Tower Defense because, of course, it does come with a starter pack. So I'll be really looking forward to be playing that. And to be honest, out of the two, I was most looking forward to play this Guardians of the Galaxy dungeon crawler game. Just looked quite good, and I think it's quite fun. It's set in Guardians of the Galaxy, and it has Ronan the Accuser on the actual power disc, and he looks really cool. So I think he'll look very good as a figure if he is announced. But yeah, just like be nice to see that to get a stronger idea of the dungeon crawler. Be quite interesting to see coverage of that, and I do expect we will. So yeah, I think that is all the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff I expect at Comic-Con. But that is not the end of the video. There is plenty more stuff I expect to see. I also expect to see for Disney Infinity 2.0 at SDCC, the final and 40th Marvel Power Disc of Wave 1. Now, in many ways, the Marvel Power Discs for Wave 1 have been announced in some way. Yet there are 40 Power Discs for Marvel Wave 1 and basically another 40 for the Disney second wave. Yes, the others have been discovered and announced in different ways. So these include April the 30th, which was the announcement event of 2.0. There are many announced then for the Marvel wave. And then at E3 there were another few Marvel Power Discs confirmed, and there are more found out via Power Disc giveaways from Disney at E3, where we found out a lot more. So basically a lot of people started to compile Power Disc lists, and more or less there is one more Marvel Power Disc that is yet to be discovered, and I believe for Thursday it will be confirmed what the Power Disc is. I would speculate on what that is, but there are loads of stuff it could be. It could be a toy, in the toy box. It could be a sky dome. Actually, probably won't be a sky dome or a landscape because they come in pairs. So it has to be one individual one. So it's likely to be either a team up, an event, or a toy in the toy box. I'm not sure which one it will be. I personally quite like it to be a toy for the toy box or a team up, because the team ups look really cool. Yeah, the team ups are looking quite good actually. Ant-Man looks quite cool, and Yondu does. And I'm not sure. Yeah, but just all of them. Marvel Power Discs look quite good so far. So, I also think on the non-Marvel side of things, there'll be more Disney Power Discs that will be confirmed at Comic-Con. Not all of the Disney Power Discs, though, I think will be confirmed. It will only be a handful of them, because I think they're focusing more on Marvel at the moment. Then once they've got all the Marvel stuff confirmed, they'll then give more Disney stuff confirmed. So they're just gonna, like I said, confirm just a few, and then the rest will be confirmed, I think, once all the Marvel stuff has been confirmed. So that they need to confirm the Guardians officially, and also they need to confirm the leftover 4 Marvel characters, because there are 20 Marvel characters in total, and we have only got 16. So the 4, I have made a speculation video on this, but I think there will be Loki, Green Goblin, Ronan the Accuser, and Agent Coulson. Yeah, so yeah, and also something else which I expect to see confirmed at Comic-Con is an official release date for the game. Okay, we have got many retailers supposedly leaking the release date of 2.0 for September the 23rd. I've noticed a handful of sites say September the 19th. A few are even saying August, and another few are even saying November. I would probably stick to September, because in a Disney Infinity, they make weekly episodes on their channel. John Vignocchi said September they will be out, so yeah, I can expect to see a September release date, but all will be confirmed on Thursday, so 4 days left to go. I'm very looking forward to San Diego Comic-Con. Another thing which I think they will cover at the Comic-Con will be interiors. So it's basically a new toy box thing they have done. It's basically literally, as it says, interiors for the houses, which you could not actually get in 1.0. So it'd be very nice to unlock furniture and all that stuff to put it in your toy box house. And to be honest, they only really touched on it on April the 30th, which was launch day. No, not launch day, the announcement of 2.0. And they haven't really said much more about it. So I think, on Thursday, will hopefully cover that more. They'll expand that, because we have little knowledge on that. We've only seen a small bunch of toys for the interior. So hopefully we'll see more toys for the interiors confirmed. And just like more stuff like that, because apparently you can put doors in the houses to lead to other toy boxes. So that's quite an interesting thing, and hopefully Disney can actually show us that at San Diego Comic Con. Okay, another thing which I think they to expect to see at SDCC will be Hall of Heroes. Now, they haven't even touched on this at all, to be honest. I haven't even confirmed it yet or anything. However, on April the 30th, not launch day, so I keep saying that. Don't know why. Announcement day for 2.0. John Vignocchi, I think, was talking, or it could have been John Blackburn, but they were talking, and then on the screen where there's like toy box, it said you could place a door in a building to get to Hall of Heroes, which is a different method of getting to Hall of Heroes from 1.0, because in 1.0 you had to use this thing and you had to step on it and then get to Hall of Heroes. But no, it's different now. It seems that you have to place a door on a building to get to Hall of Heroes. So I think this is different from interiors, and this is, I think you have to place a specialised Hall of Heroes door, presumably. But when you place that, then you can get to Hall of Heroes. But if you place a different door, that is like the interiors. Okay, I think as well, more in-depth coverage of the toy box. Obviously, they have done that a lot at E3, but yet it was in some ways lacking. But I think we did see a fair lot. But yeah, I think we'll just see more toy box coverage. So that is, like I said, Hall of Heroes. How we will get to that officially announced. Interiors, and also like more toys being announced. So more objects to place. Maybe mission givers. Apparently, you can place mission givers who have text bubbles in the toy box. I'd really like to see that being explored on Thursday. Yeah, just more clear, in-depth coverage. So then we like know a lot more, because to be honest, it is actually 2 months. I'd probably say about 2 months till the release of 2.0. We are fairly close to the release, even though it is 2 months. But yeah, we're getting fairly close to that. And also the final thing, which is a Disney thing, is the reveal of Gravity Falls figures and maybe even a playset. So basically, the reason why I think this could possibly happen at a Comic Con is the fact that the Gravity Falls creator, I think it is confirmed to be signing stuff at a Disney interactive booth, basically. Disney Infinity booth. And I think he's going to be there for a Disney Infinity press conference or something, I'm not sure. But I bet you that, well, not literally bet, but I bet that probably is a very good chance that he could potentially be handing out and signing Gravity Falls figures in advance. It's highly likely, I think, that there will be figures. Probably not a playset, because I haven't really been doing that for Disney. I'd probably say Disney's way of a playset for the actual Disney originals is the pyramid discs, even though Marvel have been getting them as well. But yeah, I think we'll probably touch on the Disney playset side of things in the future. I think that they want to focus on Marvel first. So I'd probably say if they do reveal figures, it will probably be Dipper and Mabel, as they are the main characters. They don't really need anyone else. Yeah, maybe characters like Uncle Stan could be unlocked via the toy box, and then you can just use them as cast members or mission givers or something. But yeah, I think because last year at San Diego, I think it was, or E3 or something like that, the creators of what was it, Phineas and Ferb, were handing out Phineas and Perry figures. So I think, yeah. So why can't they do it this year? Basically, is what I think. So very strong evidence, I think, of Gravity Falls playset and figures. Probably, like I said, probably not a playset, just figures, and then maybe playset maybe confirmed later on. I'm not sure, but they've been quite popular. They've had a prominent role as toys in the toy box, and I just think it's about time we finally have them revealed. Personally, I don't watch the show and I'm not a fan of the show, but I just think it's quite popular and demanded a lot. And I just think, yeah, it will be confirmed probably at SDCC. So that concludes everything which I expect for San Diego Comic Con on the Disney Infinity 2.0 side of things. Thank you for watching, YouTubers. Please like and subscribe for more content, because without likes or subscribers I can't really make any more videos, as we don't have any inspiration or help to drive us. So if we could get some more likes and subscribes, that would be hugely appreciated, YouTube. And thank you so much for watching this video, it really helps us out. I'll see you again for another video. I honestly don't know when that is. I will probably predict, let's say probably Thursday, maybe, because of SDCC, followed by a review sometime on Saturday or Sunday of the Doctor Who comics, because I would have got them by then, and maybe more Disney Infinity 2.0 videos. In the meantime, thank you for watching, YouTube, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.